Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the C10 24/7 LED aquarium. This is one of their newer lights for a planted tank. So if you have a planted tank and you're doing low tech and you want a great light, this will be a great light for you. I currently have it on my 75 gallon and I'm gonna put it on a 5 gallon and a 20 gallon. So this is the smaller light that I just opened, and it comes with a few pretty cool things. Like immediately, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing. This is the light, and it is made out of some kind of metal. I don't know if it's aluminum, but it's a lightweight metal. Here's the LED side of it. You can see it has all the different kind of LEDs, and it feels really high quality. I like that they use metal instead of plastic. Doesn't make a big difference as far as performance, but I think it makes a really good difference, really big difference in terms of just aesthetic. And you can see this is a thinner profile than maybe some of their other models, so they're doing a great job of making this thing look really good. Now they have the standard legs, or I guess poles or extenders, whatever you want to call these things, but this is how it will stay on your aquarium, and you can make it adjustable as well. And that way it can adjust to whatever size aquarium within this range. It also has a receiver here, because it does come with a remote. And then it comes with a plug. Let's see how long this cord is, because that's normally a problem in some aquarium lights that I don't really like, is that the cord is just so short. And this one's a good size. This is probably 6 to 8 feet long. So you get a good bit of cord to work with too. And a really good high quality, sleek, thin profile light, which I really like. Now I went ahead and put together the other light as well. This other light's a little bit bigger. This is the 24 to 30 inch light, so it will fit tanks that are within that size. And then this one is the smaller one. This is a 12 to 18 inch range. So you got the two different sizes here. You even got a larger size that I have on my 75 gallon aquarium. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the 20 gallon and show you how it works. So here's the C10 24/7 LED aquarium light set up on my 20 gallon. This is a 20 gallon long fish tank, and currently it's on its max brightness, and it's looking pretty good. Now, the remote has all kinds of customization that you can make. For example, it has a 5000K and a 12000K. Now, if I press the 5000, it changes it to a warmer color light, which essentially brings out all the oranges and all the reds really well. Now, if I change it to the 12,000K, it's more of a blue tone, and so some of the blues pop out. Now in this tank I got more browns and orange and reds from the Rummy Nose Tetra and the Endler, so I kind of like the 5000K. It just gives it a warmer feel, and those oranges, those reds, those browns, they really pop, and so I really like that. Now the other thing your light can do is you can also change the colors of the light. Now, since this is a full spectrum light, you'll be able to customize how much red or green or blue or white that you have. And so if we'll do that, I can turn down the white down a good bit, turn down the blue, the green, and as you can see, it's getting pretty green now. Now it's really blue, but you're able to see all the different colors that it can do. And so if I put it back on max brightness, and I get rid of some of the white, if I get rid of some of the blue, you can see now it's turning a green color, right? If I get rid of some of the green, we see now it's getting kind of an orangey red. That's because there's mainly red in there. And so there's lots of different customization that you can make with this remote here. And so you can have it on a full brightness, which is just pressing the max button, right? So if I put it on the warmer tone, and then I press max, that's its max. This is the blue tone, this is the warm tone, and then you can further dial it into more red or less red, green, blue, white, etc. It also has a night mode preset. You just press the moon icon and it will turn to that blue color. And so this is what you will see whenever it's nighttime if you have it on the 24/7 mode. So it goes through a nighttime feature, so a couple hours at night it'll be in this blue before it turns off completely for the rest of the day, and then does its sunrise feature in the morning. So the other really cool thing is that you got the demo feature. Now if you press the demo feature, it'll kind of show you what the 24-hour feature looks like in real time in like 30 or 40 seconds. And you can see it started off red, it's slowly getting a little bit brighter here, and it gets brighter and brighter, then it slowly starts to turn a little bit blue, and it's starting to get dimmer, and it's getting more dimmer, and then it goes into night mode where it gets mainly blue before it turns completely off. And so the 24-hour demo mode is pretty cool, but it does more than just show, you know, what it looks like the preset 24/7 hour mode looks like in like 30 seconds, right? You can also fully customize the 24/7 mode and change, maybe you want the morning to be more red longer, right? And you want it to start nighttime sooner, or you want to get rid of the sunrise and you want to get rid of the sunset, and you just want it full brightness for like 10 hours, right? Or 8 hours, or whatever you want it to be. You can fully customize each time frame and then press the demo mode to see if it indeed saved your preset customization. So let me show you how to do that. All right, to do this, I'm gonna take you to the side of my aquarium. And the reason why I wanna take you to the side is because you gotta see the receiver here. The receiver has little lights on it that shows if it's in the 24/7 hour mode or if it's in the customization mode. And so right now, if you don't see any lights, that means it's just on manual mode, and you can kind of change it to kind of the preset things that it has, right? Using the max button, the 5000K, 12,000K, the moon, or even changing the color lights by themselves down here. But these time frames don't do anything until you turn the 24/7 hour mode on. And so to do that, all you have to do is press the 24/7 mode button, and as soon as you do, the green light will turn on. Now, once the green light is on, then you want to tell it, okay, what time is it currently? Right now, it's about 1 p.m. And so the closest time that I have to 1 p.m. is either 12 or 2. I'm going to go ahead and press 12. And it's now knows that it's at its 12, and it will start cycling throughout the day based off my 12 p.m. selection. And so, but what if you want to further customize the 24-hour feature because you don't like the preset feature? Now you can do that too. Now you can either leave it like this and you're done, right? If you see the green light on, you're good. But if you want to really dial it in and make it very specific for your fish tank, maybe you want more reds throughout the day because you have red and oranges in your tank. Or maybe you want more blues throughout the day because you have more blue fish. You can do that. And so what you would do is you would press and hold the 24/7 mode until this light blinks red. So we're going to do that. You're just going to press it and hold it, and we're just gonna wait. Once you see it blinking red, like we do, now you can customize it. Now you can say, all right, at 6 p.m., this is traditionally how it looks like, right? There's not really light. I want it to be red. So I'm gonna put on some red, right? And at 8 a.m., you click 8 a.m., this is traditionally how it looks like. Well, I want less white, right? More yellow, right? I'm just making stuff up, but you can do whatever you want. At 10 a.m., this is what it looks like, but I want less white. So I'm doing less white and more red. So I'm dialing in some red, right? And you can do that for each of the time slots on here throughout the entire day. Let's go to 10 p.m. 10 p.m.'s blue. Let's go ahead and get rid of the blue and turn on some red, right? And now once you're done, you're gonna click and hold the 24/7 mode until it turns green. So I'm pressing and I'm holding until it's green, and now it's back to normal. Now let's see if it saved my custom formats, right? I'm gonna press the demo mode, and it should have red at the day, pretty bright or red in the morning, bright during the day, and then red again at night because I changed it to do that. I was just messing around with it. So I'm gonna press the demo mode to see if it saved my options, and it did. See, it started off with red, then it's going to yellow. Now the middle of the day I didn't mess with, so it's normal white type of bright light. But at the end of the day, it's gonna start off turning blue, but then it should turn back to red because that's what I preset the last hour of the day to do. So let's see if it does that. So it's doing his blue. We should see a spike of red here in a moment, and we do, right? And so that's how we know that your preset customization of the 24/7 mode worked, right? Now, if you see it blinking green, that just means it's in the demo mode. To get it out of the demo mode, it turns off by itself, but in the middle of it, if you want to go back, you just press the 24/7 mode. Now, let's say you messed up on the customization. Well, that's okay. All you have to do, if you want to reset the customization, right, you just press and hold the power button. So to prove that we're resetting it at 6 a.m., I had it turn red. Let's say, oh, I didn't want to turn red, and maybe you just messed up a lot of the time slots, and you're like, I just want the preset. All you have to do is press and hold the power button until it blinks like it did. Then you're going to press the 6 a.m. again, and the 6 a.m. is off, which is what it's preset to do. We go to the 8 a.m., 9 or 10, it goes in 2 hour increments, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and the 10 is still blue. It's not red like we changed it a while ago, but I reset it. And so that is how you use the 24/7 hour mode, and that is how you can also customize it. So you can dial it in to be exactly how you want it, which is really cool. Now, another important thing to note is that whenever it's in the 24/7 mode, the green light's on, and these other color options and the 5000K, 12,000K, the moon, it does not work. So if you press the moonlight feature, if you're trying to change the colors, it's not gonna work while it's in its 24/7 mode. So if you want to change it, you're gonna have to get out of the 24/7 mode. You just press the 24/7 button, and now you can change it to kind of whatever you want it to do, right? And it's kind of built that way so that you don't accidentally change its presets and knock anything out of whack on accident. But if you did want to dial things in more specifically and customize it, you just customize that 24-hour feature by pressing and holding the 24/7 button until you see that flash red. Then you decide what you want each time to be by clicking on it and then changing the colors until you get your desired color. And then you're just gonna press and hold 24/7 for it to save everything. So it's really cool. And what I notice is that even if the power goes out, it saves your 24/7 presets. So let me give you an example of that, right? If we're in 24/7 mode, 6 a.m. is kind of off. But if I say, let's customize it, so press and hold 24/7, it's blinking red. If I say at 6 a.m., I want it to be red, right? So I press the red, there's a little bit of red on now. And then I press and hold 24/7. Now it's back in green, it saved it. So if I press 6 a.m., it's red, right? Before the preset was nothing's on. But now let's unplug it. Let's pretend there's a power outage. It is completely unplugged. Now I'm gonna plug it back in. And if I press 6 a.m., let's see, is it gonna turn back red like I customize it? Or is it going to turn off like what is preset factory? So I'm gonna press the 6 a.m. and we see it's red, which means that it saves what your customization does even if the power goes out. Now, that does not mean that it saves what time it is though, right? So you are gonna have to, if the power does go out, your customization is saved for each time, but it's not gonna know what time it actually is, so you'll just have to know, okay, it's 12 p.m., right? And then it will start feeding the 24/7 feature mode from that. But guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. A really cool light that has a slim profile feature at the top, not taking up a ton of space, and it has a really a set and forget type of feature that not only is Does it come with a pretty good preset 24/7 feature, but it's something that you can 100% personalize for your fish, your plants, your fish tank to have more red or more blue or whatever you want. And that way this light can work exactly the way you like it. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys.